вас вновь приветствую в Скайхолде. Итак, у нас на повестке дня обсудить со всеми, что они думают по поводу того, как мы штурмовали серых стражей и в итоге их завербовали. Лилиана заглючила, поэтому пойдем дальше. Постараюсь про нее не забыть.
I'm told you gave the Grey Wardens another chance, Inquisitor. Would I have done the same, I wonder? Forgiveness can be difficult. I hope the Order values what you've done and gives you no reason to regret it.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the Alliance.
Something you need?
I should go.
I did rather like watching you leave.
Дариану глубочайше пофиг. Ну что ж, зафиксировали в протоколе. Солосу явно будет что вякнуть.
I cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
I know. I'm glad we could end this madness before it started.
Thank you. I've been on my own for so long. It's difficult to get used to having the support of others. Those fools and duty. Responsibility is not expertise. Action is not inherently superior to inaction. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving. Hello.
I need to know more about...
Taken his army. He lacks the conventional forces to take Orlais. He must see Orlais destroyed utterly by whatever means possible. Not merely thrown into chaos.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Faith.
I would be happy to share it.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found in the Kokari Wilds a humble cottage far removed from any of the simple chastened tribesmen. The trees and weeds have not reclaimed the home, nor did the chastened dare to come and steal the trinkets still remaining. It was empty, long abandoned, but the world feared that you might return.
Ну те играл, кто играл в первую часть, хорошо знают, чей это домик в Кокаре.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I found an ancient spirit who had once been undisputed king of almost every land I had discovered. Like pride or rage, it was the Fae's reflection of a feeling. When I asked which one it was, the spirit faltered. They've forgotten, said the spirit. There remains no word for what I was.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fane.
I saw a young Qunari working in a simple kitchen, baking bread as she was ordered every morning. In every loaf she broke the rules. She'd take a pinch of sugar and fold it into the center, like a secret, and this act of small rebellion brought a shining smile across her face.
Ну да, это же Кун. Там не пошалишь.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shira.
И сейчас будет тяжелый диалог с Вариком. Как иначе?
Now this is a horn worthy of the Inquisition.
Ну да. Появились занавесочки, вроде бы люстры добавились, куча оружия на стенах бесполезное и хрен пойми на чем держащееся. Но вернемся к грустному.
Did I ever tell you about the time Hawk was on a merchant guild hit list? Hawk's uncle got into an investment scheme with a couple of merchant caste businessmen. They took a lot of people's coin in order to arrange the import of wandering hills from the Anderfells. A delicacy, I'm told. Their weird, foreign foodstuffs arrived alive, and one of them, true to its name, wandered off in the middle of the night. Shit. The guild traced the shipments to Hawk's uncle, but as usual, he was so far in debt he couldn't see daylight. So they went after Hawk instead. They sent guys from the local carter to Hawk's estate one night. 5 big dusters, armed to the teeth. They kicked in the door and Hawk was just dead. me and the card captain on either side. Nobody even said a word. The poor sods just looked at Hawk, looked at the captain, and dropped their weapons. They never came back. Hawk just had that effect on people. I always wanted to tell that one. Thanks. I guess I've got some letters to write. I should be the one to tell Fenris. Excuse me.
Ну, это был такой своеобразной отсылочкой на характер персонажа, который мы переносим из второй части. В данном случае это был Хоук-агрессор. Потому что, ну, на Хоука-дипломата будет соответствующая строчка, а вот на шутника я даже и не помню, что там будет. Потому что по умолчанию именно миротворец Хоук закладывается.
Sorry, I really need to write some letters. Another time, all right?
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the faith.
They think she spoke to me.
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
It's not Andraste who saved me.
Few people outside Skyhold know it was Divine Justinia who delivered you from the faith. You could attempt to tell Val Royal citizens the truth, though it may not be as inspiring as they hope.
Tell the petitioners that Andraste said her herald's word is as her own.
That will certainly make the chantry take notice, but we shall spread the word.
О, да.
A pleasure.
How do you stay so civil with everyone, Josephine?
Bonds of circumstance among the nobility are fickle. Civility is the only constant everyone admires. And I do deplore rudeness in those who know better.
Does it even become a strain sometimes?
Well, it can be trying. There is no shortage of self-regard among the nobility. The game can be wearying, discouraging, and extremely painful. But honestly, I miss meeting people. I've made the most fascinating friends.
One good thing about becoming Inquisitor has been meeting so many different people.
Это точно.
I imagine we appear a strange bunch to those outside our circle. Mages, Templars, Seekers, and an apostate elf are not often found working in harmony. Or at all.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Так, наверх. Вивьен. А я даже не помню. Но, скорее всего, она скажет, что нехай их прощать. Всех на дыбу. Точно, я ж выполнил ее сраный квест, и я забыл про это совсем.
You walked physically through the fade. Please tell me what you remember.
I had visions. Echoes of what happened to me the first time. The Divine was there, or something like her.
Manifestations of your own mind, perhaps? Or external memories awakened by your presence? There's no way to tell. No one else has physically entered the fade since the Magisters assaulted the Golden City. I'm positively envious right now.
Ах, да.
Your lost books have been found.
I never doubted you, darling. You always get results. I always have time for you, my dear.
Ну, вроде бы не торопится. Ладно, может быть, после всех судов отношение сдвинется в лучшую сторону. Так, Дариана я спрашивал, Солоса я спрашивал. Значит, следующая остановка Каллен вообще по-хорошему. Да. Я не был уверен, что я сходу попаду в нужную дверь. Ох уж эти круглые башни. Чё?
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentecost.
Причем искательница ко мне вообще отдельный, там уже набор претензий. Теперь еще и с этим всем как-то уместить надо. Слышь, никаких суицидов на посту. Черт, я на них влияю как-то не так. Так, о да, сейчас будет.
But you like demons.
I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings.
It isn't abuse if I ask.
Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
We just saw the Grey Wardens try to raise an army of demons. You want Solus to bind you?
He has to. If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. And then I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
A mage using blood magic could conceivably do that to any one of us, human or demon.
You should ask Solus to bind you too. And then someone can bind him.
There has to be some middle ground between do nothing and bind Cole with blood magic.
Indeed. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Good. They will not take me.
Так, это простенькая задачка. А потом будет еще одна. Это, что называется, must-have процесс. Ах да.
You asked for my opinion and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit... We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium.
Чтоб я знал, будут тут... Так, в принципе, пофигу уже.
Yes, and I respect his decision.
As do I. Not that he's willing to listen. Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused. It's not necessary. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
Why didn't he come to me?
We had an agreement long before you joined us. As a seeker, I could evaluate the dangers.
Cassandra, did you refuse Cullen's request because he's wrong, or because you want him to be wrong?
Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time.
Ну тут да. Мы либо можем вернуть Калина на круги своя, либо все-таки он может это преодолеть действительно. Но у Кассандры для нас тоже новый квест.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Хотя сейчас это не ее квест будет, а диалог после взятия этого.
Let me guess, you're composing a love poem.
I couldn't. Not even if my life depended on it.
It's not that hard.
Yes, it is. Poetry takes finesse. It takes grace.
You don't think you have those things?
Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress in the Fade. I wasn't there, but others were. Their accounts must be recorded.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
Do you really think it might have been her? A ghost?
A ghost. A remnant of her hopes and memories. Her lingering will to do good. Those things are all possible. Nobody knows for certain what happens after we die. A spirit could have assumed her form, but why? It helped you, as Justinia herself would have.
Кстати, да, Кассандру-то взять в тень, слушай, я и не помню, брал я ее до этого хоть раз. Или всегда брал просто Блэквелла и поэтому забивал на Кассандру. Ведь, по идее, она же Джустинии-то была близка. Я не помню ее реакции. При всем желании не могу вспомнить.
Perhaps it doesn't matter what she really was then.
It matters to me, to what I must write. I wish I'd seen her, seen it. I feel so inadequate trying to interpret.
I don't know the truth any more than you do.
Sadly, unanswered questions make for poor reading. When they told me you were physically in the Fade, I was terrified for you. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
Так, это раз. Теперь ее личный. Угу.
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Something I can help you with?
Yes, possibly. We saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. But the Seekers began this war against the mages. They cannot have simply vanished. There must be a trail we can follow. Yet so far I have only discovered hints.
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
Не исключено, что на глобальной карте еще что-то появится, но грех не зайти, раз уж мы здесь. Блин, задача. Так, ладно, амулет для Коула. Тут вроде все просто.
Adamant is a shame. I'm still reeling over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived. Inquisitor?
Dire Smooth. Ой, можно я это потом буду все проходить, пожалуйста? Вот. Кайр Осуин. Да, туда мы и двинемся. Что для Рэдклиффа? А, репарации. Обломитесь. Что тут еще? Защитить от порождения тьмы. О, вот это, кстати, геморройная цепочка квестов, в которой в зависимости от принятых решений, когда бросить стражей в бой, когда не стражей, можно, короче, либо просрать вообще всех, грубо говоря, имеющихся серых стражей. Ну, фигурально. Потому что мы это все равно не увидим, только прочтем в репортах. Либо все-таки, грамотно комбинируя войска, можно получить какую-то херню. Потому что ничего серьезного ты на глобалке все равно никогда не получишь. Ну, исключение буквально это вот эти вот Грифония мантия, Грифония кольчуга и потом уже Грифоний доспех. Но его, по-моему, только за драконов дают. А, проще fast travel сделать. Да, еще с Калином говорить. Ай, тут надолго.
Commander Cullen did good work at Adamant. Breached those walls like he'd done it a dozen times. Nice job with the demons, by the way.
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the judges?
You sealed the main rift at Adamant, but the fortress is still a mess. Demons, darkspawn, making nerves what. I could take Rocky out there with some of the boys. They know how to bring down walls. We can't close rifts, but we can bury the bastards under a ton of rubble.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk later.
Мне показалось, я видел... Да, две Кассандры, лол.
Perhaps you can take over.
Я, блин, маг.
Kunari training exercise to master your fear. Been a while since I needed it, but that nightmare demon was big.
Can you explain why I'm supposed to hit you with this stick?
Probably, if I try. It'd involve a lot of Kunari words, though. Just hit me with the stick, alright? I need to get over this demon crap.
Alright.
Всецело одобряет.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Time, demon. Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
That nightmare wants to tear you in half.
Not a chance. Piece of fade, piece of crap. And who killed you? That's right. Iron fucking bull. I needed that. Thanks, boss.
Anytime.
Не знаю, сдаст это нам наконец-то или все-таки еще не даст его квест личный. Который на самом деле имеет тот еще подводный, блин, камень.
You're doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
Ну да, это обязательно.
Can you tell me more about Saharan?
It was a damn ugly place. Only getting uglier when I left. Between the Fog Warriors, the Tal
things like for the natives of Sahara?
I remember one guy. He made these things, fish wrapped in thin bread. Nice guy. Talk to him every morning. So, one time I'm asking about his bad back, and I see he's nervous, trying to tell me something with his eyes. Next thing I know, his assistants draw knives and come at my team. The rebels had forced him to poison my food.
And then?
I'd seen how nervous he was, so I hadn't eaten anything. A couple of my guys weren't so lucky. We killed the rebels. I lost 2 men to the poison, another to knife wounds. My friend who made the fish wraps died with a knife in his throat. Close quarters fight. Was caught in the middle. That is what things are like for the natives of Sahara.
Жесть, конечно.
Tell me about the Talbashar.
When Canary can't handle the fighting in Sahara or lose faith in the Q, they go rogue. They flee into the wilderness and turn into bandits, attacking everyone. They're vicious, savage. You look at them and you can see why my people needed the June to stay civilized.
Isn't that what you did, though?
Hey, when I burned out, I didn't go rogue. I reported in and went where the Ben Hasrath sent me. I'm doing my job, serving the Qun out here. I'm not some bandit. I am nothing like them.
What were the Fog Warriors like?
They were the worst of the rebels. They trained for stealth attacks. They made this fog. I never saw any mages, so I figured it was alchemy, not magic. They were almost invisible in it. I'd be on patrol in the market square. The fog would roll in, and before I knew it, half my squad dead without a sound.
It almost sounds like you admire them.
They didn't use poison. They didn't hurt civilians, and they were damn good fighters. You have to respect that. Plus, they hit their Vince as hard as they hit us. Hearing some terrified Magister scream, "My slaves! Where are my slaves?" in the fog always put a smile on my face.
Tell me about the Tevinter people you fought.
The Vince sent forces to Saharan every autumn. Guess they didn't like the summer heat. We had some good fights on the beaches, standing in knee-high water foaming red with blood, ships on fire around us. The cities were worse. Free bit of advice. Don't let the Inquisition forces get suckered into urban combat.
Why do you hate Tevinter forces so much? What makes them so bad?
It's not their armies. It's their spies. They bloodied Saharan year-round, killing loyalists, supporting rebels. Alam had no city administrator. Nobody would accept the position. The last 4 who held it died inside a year. Trying to conquer a country is one thing. Making it so nobody can live there, that just screws everyone.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss. Good to see you, boss.
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun.
Это часть его квеста. Мы должны знать всех его в команде.
Good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship. I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Ах, так, дайте-ка я быренько открою это дело. Потому что с быком у нас явно разговор еще далеко не последний. Надо не напортачить бы в этом диалоге. Так, нет. Да что ты будешь делать? Сколько их там? Так, окей, уже ближе. Так. Как это, интересно, Бухалово-то называется? По-хорошему, я бы взял вот это. Это все разузнать. Это после драконов. Это во время личного квеста. Это нужно еще одобрение наковырять. Это то, что мы только что делали. Нет изменения одобрений. Твою мать!
Do you prefer Krem or Cremisius?
Crem's faster. The chief's nicknames usually end up sticking.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Q.
They ever wear shirts under the Kuhn, Chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, Krem.
Yes, for your billowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Hmm.
Did you always know?
Yes. It's not the most fortunate thing to know about yourself growing up in Tevinter, one rung above slavery.
In Kunadar, Krem would be an Akunatlak. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
And Kunari don't treat those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
And your people aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes up, Krem. We still come down hard on the back talk. Anyway, here's the rest of the charges, or what's left of the rest. A lot of them went looking for stronger drinks. We've got Rocky and Skinner there, and over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or chieftain, something like that.
So, how'd you join the charges?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Rocky's one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
Да уж, припарка, которую не пьют. Хотя, если я правильно помню, в первый Dragon Age лечилки ведь как раз таки были припарками. И тем не менее анимация была их питья, насколько я помню.
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars, so they can't have too many mages in
А я, блядь, не знаю.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip.
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
You've got a good company, Bull.
Ah, we do all right.
Man can beat the chargers, cause what hits you where it hurts. Unless you know what's happened with the cards and looser skirts. On every bloody battlefield will gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, our horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
Так, ну и как? Этого хватит на личный квест?
Hey, that elven redhead who makes the buns in the kitchen. Is she available? Because I'm getting signals.
I'd like to hear more about the charges.
Always happy to talk about my guys. What do you want to know?
Так.
I'd like to know more about Krem.
He's a good soldier, and a better second in command. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard ass. He's good for that.
Так. Специализации. Что-то я не вижу. А, расскажи мне о бойцах. Нет изменения. Ну ладно.
any problems with him being a woman?
Блин, как это звучит?
I've got
Он не женщина. Господи. Ой.
We're probably the best to go around deciding what's normal. Grim's a good man. I don't give a nug's ass that it's a little harder for him to piss standing up.
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter?
Nah,
But you hate the Vince.
sure, but he's not a Vint. He's just Grim. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people, it's too much work to hate them one by one.
How did you start the group?
It's easy to make a name for yourself as a merc when you're a head taller than most folks. I spent a year or two working for Fisher's Bleeders, but their captain was crap. Figured I could do better. The best folks in the Bleeders agreed with me, so we split off.
I imagine Fisher disagreed.
He came at me. I snapped his sword in half, and we talked things out over drinks.
What are the craziest jobs you've ever taken?
Besides this one, there's a lot of violence between the nobles here, but that's standard work. The fun stuff is when they party. They always want to impress each other, and that means getting something shiny. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to find some old magical crap, even when giant people.
What's giant baiting?
So this old guy, Comte Van Chess, has some kind of a pageant planned, but he needs a giant, which is off in some damn cave. He's got some kind of rare charm to control the giant, but no way he's going into that cave himself. So we go in, kill some spiders, find the giant, and wake it up. It attacks us because, of course, it does, and we let the big bastard chase us outside where Van Chess is waiting.
Он бросается на нас, потому что тролль. Просто, блять, что они тут имели в виду? По-английски он говорит просто: он атаковал нас, потому что, естественно, он будет нас атаковать. Примерно так.
That was actually your plan, to let a giant chase you.
Yeah, we had to stay out of reach, but close enough that it wouldn't give up. It was tricky. Good news is the giants are slow. As long as my guys ahead could clear out the spiders, we were fine. Bad news is the giant spider webs slow you down a bit more than you think.
But at least Comte Van Chess got his giant for the pageant.
Turned out that charm was a phony. Giant ate the poor guy alive. It's okay though. We still got paid.
You have people from plenty of different backgrounds in your group.
Yes, well, when you're in Orlais and you look like me, you can't be picky about who you take in. A lot of them got turned away from other companies that didn't want a knife here, or a crazy dwarf. Their loss. You get my back in a fight and carry your own weight, you're good with me.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss. How you doing?
See you later, Bull.
Nice.
Ну да, у них же тоже тут своя песня. Ну и да, вот Саттерленд теперь у нас уже бронеразведчиков. Правда, не такой дурацкой.
Inquisitor, this gear is the best. I never thought, well, will be worth it, I swear.
О, даже так. Для них еще один квест доступен. Я думал, уже все. Хотя ладно, дойду я сначала до Коула, просто отдам ему чертов амулет, который вроде бы автоматически станет для него амулетом силы.
It started out helping, taking the fear away. I won't take too much. I am not that.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp. What do I
Блеск.
do with it? You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I?
It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
We know it's not just going to work, right? It never just works.
Have faith, Inquisitor.
blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
Не, ну здесь, соответственно, у нас два варианта направления. Либо сделать Коула более человечным, что на самом деле, ну, делает его менее эффективным, как ни крути. Я сказал менее человечным и делает его менее эффективным. Нет, наоборот. Более человечный, он станет менее эффективен. Ну, по своей специальности.
I'm not certain exactly what Cole is.
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
It appears we have something to find. I told you it never just works.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure. All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
Cole is a demon, or a spirit. He has magical abilities and magical vulnerabilities. We cannot ignore that.
Fair enough. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
Если правильно помню... А, что, даже так? Мы просто сразу срываемся. О, боже. Ну, короче, это вроде бы то ли храмовник из прошлого, ну, этого Коула, либо кто-то из его друзей. В общем, еще небольшой кусочек его прошлого сейчас покроем.
Yeah, this should get me through the month. Give me a moment. Greetings. Can I help you?
You killed me.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The spire?
Cole, stop.
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
Before anyone gets killed, I need to know what's going on.
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Valroyo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him. Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been
I need to. I need to.
Ну, собственно, да, если Коул простит, это сделает его больше духом, то есть отвяжет от физической памяти. А Коул должен преодолеть это, то он будет больше человеком, да.
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
Varric.
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
The spirit does not work through emotions. It embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Before I decide anything, I need a clearer picture of what happened.
It seems the real Cole was an apostate, captured and taken to the Circle by Templars,
who aren't known for their gentle nature.
As the young man starved to death in a dungeon, his pain caught the attention of a spirit, likely one of compassion.
Compassion?
An uncommon spirit, certainly, and all too fragile when its efforts to help prove to be in vain.
Cole needs to let this go.
I believe I can help.
Но Коул это одобряет.
Come with me.
Not possible. Not possible.
Can you feel this man's pain, Cole?
He remembers now. He knows he killed me.
No. Feel his pain. His guilt. The shame that drove him from the Templars.
Don't worry, we'll erase his records. They clap me on the shoulder, smell of oiled metal and blood. They smile like Louis did when he made me drown the kittens. Laughter bounces off the walls like a thin child's fists.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's hurting, Cole. And you are a spirit of compassion.
Forget.
I believe we are finished here.
You all right, kid?
Yes. He's free. We're both free.
Вот так вот. И снова Рэдклифф. Все потому, что, ну, блин, это точка, которая будет открыта у всех. Ну, кроме сэры. У сэры квест тут почему-то. В который можно переместиться, даже если там еще не был.
It appears to be working. Cole should be adequately protected.
Have you talked to him since? Have you heard what he sounds like?
He sounds like a spirit.
Nonsense words like Bertrand at the end. Just need to hear the song again just for a minute. I'm all right, Varric.
What matters is his happiness. Cole, how are you feeling?
I am well. There is work. Wounded to help, hurts to heal, but the weight is off. The old chains have fallen.
You're not still angry with the man who hurt you?
No, I helped him forget. His pain no longer pulls at me. A woman with two names slips a knife in darkness to her left hand. honey stirred into Leliana's wine. Faith, not revenge.
Could have been a person.
Мог бы.
Would that have made him happier, Child of the Stone?
Так, восклицательный знак на месте Варрика. О, бой, кажется, я знаю, что это, да? Кажется, я, знаю, что это.
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
I read your
That's a pretty common reaction.
Тогда
I
что?
appreciate the warning, but you
А,
shouldn't have come
даже
yourself. What if the
круче.
guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Бьянка, да?
Your name is Bianca.
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Well, maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartram's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a deep roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
Ну да.
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the tide?
Navigating the deep roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, dark spawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Who could have given away the tide's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
You can get there from Wallet. It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire. Went to every corner of the continent. Maybe further. In theory, you can get to any tide using the deep roads, but in practice... there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
И это нам даст как раз-таки квест Валамар, в котором мы уже когда-то были в внутренних землях. И помимо этого, это еще и даст нам рецепты новые для Бьянки. Арбалета, конечно же. Сейчас по-прежнему ничего.
We'll talk later.
Так, давайте проверим, может Лилиана разлагала уже. Нам еще с Калином поговорить, нам еще с Сэрой говорить. Забежал, называется, на полчасика перед сном.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor? She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live. Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember. I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it. There are no answers in the fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her. What we learned at Adamant concerns me. The hero Ferelden and I have been together for years. I nearly lost him to the Archdemon. He's looking for a way to stop the calling from taking him, as it does every Grey Warden. But if Corypheus has power over the Wardens, my love could be in danger.
Тут она переведена как просто «очень меня беспокоит», а по-английски она сказала, что «моя любовь в опасности».
If you two are still together, why isn't he here? His quest took him far to the west, to lands that have never known the Blight. But Justinia needed me here. I owed her that much. My love and I are never truly apart. When this is all over, I will join him again. And this time, nothing will come between us.
Только мой герой Ферелдена гребаный гном.
What makes him think he can stop the calling? It has been done before. Grand Enchanter Fiona was once a warden, but something took all trace of the calling from her. A warden mage named Avernus also found a way
Авернус.
It wasn't much, but enough to stop.
Это не из DLC ли, которая, крепость Серых Стражей, где-то на севере, между Ферелденом и Арзамаром. Я не помню ее название. Не этот ли маг, который тебе магией продлил жизнь? У меня нету других версий просто.
Were the two of you happy together in the years after the Blight? Happier than you could imagine. The only shadow over our love was knowing that one day I would lose him to the calling. His quest is for me as much as for him. He knows how much I've lost. What would you like to do? I do not know where the hero Ferelden is precisely, but I know how to get a message to him. He may have information that helps the Inquisition. At worst, it will do no harm. I will draw up a plan in the war room. Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
О да. Правда, связаться с ним не дает практически ни хрена. По-моему, какую-то сраную схемку и все. Короче, ладно, надо говорить с Калином, с Сэрой, с Коулом на всякий пожарный, с Блэквеллом, блин, и заканчивать. Я не могу покрыть все квесты за один раз.
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter. Forgive me.
Cullen, if you need to talk.
You don't have to. I never meant for this to interfere.
Are you going to be all right?
Yes. I don't know. You asked what happened to Ferelden's circle. It was taken over by abominations. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered. I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? Our fear of mages ended in madness. Kirkwall's circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it. I should be taking it.
This doesn't have to be about the Inquisition. Is this what you want?
No. But these memories have always haunted me. If they become worse, if I cannot endure this.
You can.
All right.
Так, главное, чтоб я случайно роман, блядь, не включил.
I need a moment. Could we speak another time?
Лучше на всякий случай сбегать. Если он скажет не до Ред Шарал, все, писец. Солнце? О-ка, что-то новенькое. Так, все хорошо. Фух. Ну ладно. Вот Калина я как раз первый раз, когда эльфийку сделал, и заромантил. Но все-таки, блин. Что поделать, Солоса труднее всего получать. А соблазн тыкнуть сердечко всегда есть. Говорю, главное не увлечься с Дарианом, Зевраном и... Ну, получается, как Фенрисом, так и Андерсом во второй части.
How would you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
Что-то я не помню этого. Сейчас вспомню, наверное. Вряд ли тут что-то значительное.
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. Will you be dining alone, your worship, or will others be arriving later?
I may have a friend joining me.
Very good, your worship. Right this way, please. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
You can tell her. She'll laugh and then do it because she loves you. She wants to make you happy.
You saw something in him that needed a word of encouragement.
He wants his wife to tie his hands to the bedpost. He worries she'll hate him.
Oh boy.
She only said it because she was jealous of your shoes. Remember his hand on your waist as the music swelled. So many little hurts, even here, away from blood and battle. I wouldn't have heard them before. Now I can, thanks to you.
So you help them with a few whispered words?
The right words. Plus what I am, a little of me making the happiness stronger, so the pain fades. I don't steal the pain. The nightmare demon at Adamant did that. It made them less so it could grow. I help them heal. They never need to know I was here. You've made me better.
Do what you need to, Cole.
Remember old Maurice, too proud to forgive, gnarled hands clutching the back of an empty chair. Find another path. There was someone before. He was my friend, but he didn't know what I was. When he found out, he changed. I lost him. You found out, but you didn't change. Didn't make me change. You let me be this, be more. Thank you for helping me find this again, for believing in me. You don't know what it means.
Ну, мне кажется, здесь тоже ты не нужно даже перевести не ты даже не знаешь, о чем я, сказать, ты не представляешь, как много для меня это значит, наверное.
I have an inkling, and you're welcome.
You don't need to. It used to help, but it doesn't anymore. Let it go. You were scared, trying to show them you were strong. Find him. Tell him you're sorry.
Ну-ну.
The woman in the red dress thinks you would look good naked. She wants someone to compliment her hat. They will never know, but I know, thanks to you.
Суетолог, блин, шляпный. Сэра, Блэквелл. И все, наверное, да. Потому что Дариан единственный остался без диалогов.
He teaches them to fight with a secret flaw, part of a glorious strategy.
May I ask how things are, now that you're more of a spirit?
Questions can be shackles, but you kept me in kindness. I will answer.
Can you tell me more about what happened at the Spire? You and the real Cole.
I don't remember. I let that go. It isn't part of me anymore.
You don't mind killing people, even being more of a spirit?
Monsters are easy, mindless, menacing. It's harder when it's people. Venatori, bandits. People who could change, but they chose. They hurt people. We need to stop them. My blades are yours to command. I forget later, so it washes clean.
What is it like to be this way?
I'm me. More me than I was. I can care and comfort, but keep clean. No shackles. They feel, forgive, forget, and I am free. Finally. Thank you.
Может, кто-нибудь вспомнит самая первая сцена, когда Коул в лазарете тут Инквизиции пытался помогать. Сначала он не смог найти правильных слов. Так что мы сделали его лучше, и мне все-таки кажется, что так правильнее.
Can you tell me more about the Fade, now that you're more connected to it?
It is here, but held. Constrained by a construct. Veiled. Feelings, memories, minds, mortality, all shape it. A glass to hold water. We flow to the deep. Without you, we have nothing. Not even us. That's why we want so much.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes. It wasn't from a flower. He wrote it in the snow.
What did you think about what happened at Adamant?
What do you want to hear?
What did you think of the fortress itself?
It scared me before. I couldn't feel through the fear. This time it was sad. Too much pain, darkness. They die in waves against the wall, bleeding, but the blood inside is the same. No one should live there. Bad things happen.
Ну, поэтому Крем и предложил ее разрушить в том числе. Вот, кстати, хороший вопрос.
You saw the divine, or the spirit acting like her. What did you think she was?
Helpful.
That isn't an answer.
It was hers. Spirits aren't able to do what I do, but I can. I am me. She was her, whatever she was.
Угу. Ну, не знаю, мне кажется, что все-таки там был дух. Не сострадания, но помощи какой-то. Хрен его знает все виды этих духов.
What did you think of the Grey Wardens?
They obeyed orders to hurt people they were supposed to protect. They were like the bad Templars. You should have banished them.
Ну вот что за бред-то, а? Почему ты говоришь, что они своими действиями делали людям плохо? Да, они собирали армию демонов, но по факту эти демоны и не успели никому навредить. Ну, не считая солдатам Инквизиции, которые пришли к стражам. Наоборот, в Крествуде мы встретили серых стражей, которые помогали людям. И на Штормовом берегу мы видели читали про группу стражей, которая помогала там местным рыбакам. Я не понимаю, откуда у Коулы это. Потому что стражи действовали действительно тупо, но все равно в сохранении своих идеалов. Это не храмовники, которые предали свою суть. Хоть и тоже вроде как обманом, но предали. Но они изменились сами. Не, ну, с другой стороны, это именно серые стражи держали Джустинию-то во время этого обряда с Маркой, с эльфийской сферой. Так что, ну, кому-то они вредили, конечно. Но мне кажется, масштабы совсем не те, что у красных храмовников.
Right and rigid, can't relax, can't release. Shouldn't have been there like that. Like looking at a picture of yourself, but you're a picture too. I wanted to fly, flow back to freedom, but frozen instead, frightened. Not like that. It should be like me.
It. Они перевели как она, но вы издеваетесь. Ну, потому что, с другой стороны, ну, тень, да, у нас-то она.
The nightmare said terrible things to all of us. You included.
It said it was like me. No, I was like it. Worse, a lie, twisted to hurt, unless it isn't. I help the hurt, then make them forget, so I fly free. It steals their fear, gloating, gluttonous. I don't make them forget for me. It's for them, easier for them, but it's for me too, so I can wash clean. I'm not like it. I'm not. I'm me. And if I'm not, you'll stop me. You'll kill me.
If you start hurting innocent people, I'll kill you.
Good. Before was wrong. But that was when I didn't know. I can't not know again. No one gets hurt because of me. Please.
Ну,
I'll talk to you later.
Правильнее было, конечно, сперва послушать диалог про Адамант, потому что теперь-то он в любом случае уже все закодировался. Не спрашивайте. Сэра. Готовимся сейчас опять к каким-то непонятным диалогам.
Heard what went on in that Fade thing. What you think went on. Can't even start to believe that business.
Так. Так. Так, вот. Угу. Ну, я так и думал.
We can stew about what we saw for ages, but some of us didn't come back.
Knew you'd get what was important. Yama visions and shite. People are dead. Probably. Hawk, yeah? Lost a champion. And in trade, a busted down bunch of wardens. And they're always weird. Usually bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
Так.
A lot happened in Denerim. What did you see?
People talked a lot about this one warden. There was a big fight and they died, or... I don't know. Maybe they didn't.
The hero of Ferelden. You forget the hero of Ferelden.
That was ages ago. 10 years. I was playing with small painted boxes and burying stuff I stole. I remember more people cringing about magic than blight. Wardens were an excuse for your stuff to go missing. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the adamant ones. Need more like him.
Это да.
You have a problem.
Oh boy.
That over there is a full tavern that everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Coryphanus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You win or not?
But I'm the Inquisitor. You know, the leader.
Right, they'll never suspect you. What, titles are only for getting away with bad stuff? Let's do something fun. Come on.
Так.
Just you and me. You know, I would like that.
Sure, that could work. Maybe. Let's go.
Oops.
Right, General Uptight is gone. Have us... What, the desk? Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip or something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
О бой. Дальше лучше.
Right. Little lady prissy pants. Have a look for something she likes too much. What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes.
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
Get a bucket. Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next up.
Так, третий. Солос? Нет, Лилиана все-таки.
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe... feed her messengers something gassy? No, birds don't part. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Go! That was fun. An inquisitor of the people. Still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Как ни странно, все-таки предусмотрено, если мы не сделали ни одного розыгрыша. Другая реплика диалога была.
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good, and Coryphanus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. It was fun chasing you, Inquisitor. Nice for you. You! Oh, frig. You did it!
На-на-на. Может, еще на один диалог наковыряли. Я все-таки с ней много одобрения наполучал. Ну... Она же вроде одобрила, что я серых стражей оставил. Вроде.
Can't wait, what's on?
Ну, наверное, это сейчас приведет к тому, что она скажет, что вот, у тебя есть Солос и все тут, да? Да-да-да. Только ему не сказать. Так, остался Блэквелл. Так, надо как раз пока на него перемотать. Так, стоп. Восклицательный знак. Откуда? Кто? Что? Нет. Бык? Бэк, ну твою мать, все же нормально было.
I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben. Already verified it with Red.
Начинает личный квест быка. Твою мать. Если я его начну, я закончу на полчаса позже, а мне уже спать бы пора.
Do you want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys. Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash. Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
I was under the impression that you were just sending reports.
Yeah, so was I. The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition. Joining forces.
That would be an unprecedented offer if I believed it was legitimate. Which I don't.
Now, ordinarily that would be the way to go. But they've identified themselves. They're not running a game on you. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My charges, you, maybe some backup.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
Ну, на практике не особо. На глобальной карте появится парочка заданий, немножко херни отсыпет, и все.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's... I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
I thought the Qunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah. Just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change. And a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of life. I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Colin and Red.
А, ну вот, фух.
Set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Фух. Я уже собрался материться. Да, нас ждет куча личных квестов. Просто куча. Так. Блэквелл, ты могуч. О, эльф, которого мы завербовали. И все. Из-за этого у меня какой-то диалог сорвался. Ну твою мать.
That's why we have walls.
We had walls before.
Not like this. Haven wasn't anything like this.
Ну-ну. Ну-ну. И дым. Дым. Где ты? А, вот ты где. Нет, стоп, это Деннет. Где ты? Письмо конюха. О боже, у меня глаза вытекают. Что за фигня? Деннет, может, ты в курсе? А, нет, вон он снаружи стоит. Твою мышь, не пугайте так.
Someone I knew once described adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the Wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
And that's why he has to die.
You'll get no argument from me. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining at the heart of it. All a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Что-то никаких очков не капало, хотя должно. Непонятно. Ну все, в следующей серии мы кучу личных квестов сделаем, а именно Кассандра, Варрик, Бык и... Ну да, Кассандра и Варрик. Пока что только они. Но, может быть, в процессе еще что-нибудь подтянется. Там же на глобальной карте еще квестов было. Ой, ладненько. Благодарю вас всех за просмотр. Мне надо спатеньки. И вам того же желаю. До новых встреч.